Well, hello everyone. We have made it to the end of the semester and now we are ready to get our images prepped and ready to go so that they can be taken home with us because everything is digital for this class. Whether you are in the photography class or computer graphics or print shop, you will need to go through the following steps in order to take your projects home with you this semester. Okay, so first thing, if you are in the photography class, you will need to make sure that you take your photos that are on your class camera card and you need to copy all of those onto your network folder. Okay, you should know how to do that. If not, see me and I can help you with that. The next step for everybody is if you have images, again, doesn't matter if you're in the photo, computer graphics, or graphic design class, if you have images in an Adobe system software, you need to export all of those as JPEGs to that student network folder. So that's what I'm going to show you here, and then we'll talk about a couple other things. Okay, so like I said, you will need to open up the Adobe software. So we're going to say that this is for the computer graphics class. This is an image I want to keep. You will need to export this thing. So you will have to go to File, Export, Export As, and it does not matter if you are in Photoshop or Illustrator. It's the same way. You want to make sure you're set as JPEG here, all the way to high, and you're going to click Export. From here, you need to tell the computer what network folder that's here at the school am I sending this thing to. I recommend making sure that you're putting it in your network folder. So I want to show you, this is your File Explorer here that popped up. So notice over here on the left, that's all the different kind of like highways that you have, places you can go to save stuff. Right? It gets kind of confusing. You need to make sure that you are expanding this PC. So see, I'll do that again. I just click this PC. I'm expanding it. When you expand it, you'll see that you should have a network folder in here with your name in it. Okay? So you're going to click on that. That is your folder here on the network. You need to make a folder on here. If you don't know how to make a folder, it's just called New Folder. Or you can just dump it straight in here. That's fine. If you want to give your file a new name, this is where you do it. So I'm just going to call it Export 1. You don't want to use any punctuation, so no periods, backslashes, or whatever, because it may corrupt the file when you save it because the computer thinks you're coding. And then click Save. And that will now be in that network folder. Okay, so you'll do that for all of your images. All right? Now we're ready to start to transfer these things. So in order to take them home, you need to copy all of the images that are in your network folder here at the school in one of three or multiple places. You can either put them on a memory stick, your own camera card that you've purchased and brought in, or you can put them into the Google Drive cloud. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is how do you put them in the Google Drive cloud, which everybody can do even if you don't have one of these things. All right, so what you will need to do is you will need to open up Google and go to your drive. When you are in your drive, I strongly suggest, again, making a new folder for this in your drive. So I would create a new folder, and let's call it Shore Class Photos. You can call this folder whatever you want, don't care. You can even upload this to a personal Google account rather than your school Google account, because if you are a senior, you may only have access to it for a little bit longer. So if you have a personal account, you can upload them to your personal account. You just have to log into that personal account. Okay, so we've created this folder. It should now be in here. So there we go. There's that folder. We open up the folder, and then you're just going to click New. We're going to go to File, Upload, and then again, that File Explorer is going to pop open. You need to go to your network folder where we saved them all, wherever you save those photos. I think I saved it in here, just in the general folder. There's Export. Now, if I wanted to select multiple files, the easiest way is if I wanted to move all of these things, I would click on the first, hold down the Shift key, and click on the last, and notice it selects everything. If I'm like, no, I just want some of these, the Control key is what you want, not the Shift key. So I might hold down Control and be like, I want this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then you hit Open, and you'll see it's putting them now in that folder. All right, so that's if you're just going to put them in the Google Drive. And to be honest, even if you have brought one of these in, this might not be a bad idea. That way you always have a backup set just in case. Okay, so that's getting them into Google Drive. How do you get them onto an external drive? And it doesn't matter if it's a thumb drive or it's a camera card inserted into one of these, which basically in essence just turns it into one of these. Okay, you'll plug that into the computer, and it's just a little bit simpler, or sorry, a little bit more complicated. And the way you'll do that is you need to open the File Explorer on the bottom. Okay, you open up File Explorer again. You will need to, let me move that onto the screen. So I open up File Explorer. You're going to navigate to your network folder. Again, on the left-hand side, find where you save those. I'm going to change the view so we're a little bit smaller here. Same thing here. Control key, Shift key, they do the same thing. But instead of having an upload button, you have to copy these. So we're going to go to right-click on our mouse button, and we're going to go to this icon down here. If you hover, it says copy. You're just going to click copy. Doesn't look like anything has happened because it hasn't put it anywhere. We haven't told the computer where we're putting these copies, because right now we just have this virtual copy floating out in nowhere. Now we need to locate where we're going to put this thing at. Now you're going to go back to this section here, but instead of the network folder, this time you should locate the USB drive. That should pop up as soon as you plug in this into the computer. So I'm going to open up, go to that drive. It's going to show me what's in that folder. Now I can just dump them straight on here, or again, I can make a new folder if I want to. I can call it my photos from class, whatever. Again, does not matter. And then we right click and we go to this paste option, and it's gonna paste all of those in there. Okay, once you have done this, you've copied all of the images you want onto here or the Google Drive or both. Then you have to clean things off for me. Then you have to start to delete stuff from both my camera card. That'll be the next thing, is you will plug this in, and I want you to delete it off of there. And you really should delete them off of your network folder to clear up space here on the server for other students. So let me show you how to do that briefly. So we're done copying everything. We know we've got them. We're happy with it. We double checked. Then you're going to go to your network folder, and let's pretend that this is my folder I want to get rid of. Okay. These are all the photos that are in my folder. I don't want them. They're on the network here at school. I want to free up that space. So I'm going to, again, same way, I'm just going to select the first. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the last. And all I have to do is hit the delete key on my keyboard. I'm not going to do that right now because I need these till the end of the semester, but I'm going to hit that delete key. It'll probably ask you a prompt like, are you sure you want to delete these? Hit yes, and then they should disappear. Okay? So that's how you get them off the network. To get them off of here, again, you plug it in, you go to that DCIM, you select the photos that are on there that you don't want. Again, we're talking about my camera card if you're in the photo class. My camera card, not yours, not the one you just copied to, but my camera card. These are all of those photos on there, and then I hit that delete key. Notice there's that prompt. I hit yes, bam, they're gone. Okay? That should be it. Thank you for a successful semester. If you are coming back to Rock Falls High School after this semester, I hope you take some more class, considering taking some of the other tech classes, or maybe now your curiosity is piqued and you might consider taking a studio class upstairs with myself or Mr. Johnson. Either way, it's been a joy to have you in class, and hope to see you again soon.